What y'all think about her comments?
Girl, you know I was so disgusted with that. I was so very disgusted with Toni Braxton.
I'm done with her.
Yeah, because she's been talking crazy for quite some time now.
Exactly.
Playing in the snow.
Right.
White people don't do this. Black people don't do this. Black people don't go hiking.
To white
Black
people also.
Right.
Yes, I'm in LA and my ex-husband's there, but we get along great. We're very Caucasian, very white about it.
You're having a very white divorce?
We are, we
really?
did.
Then I have a very black divorce, no?
You think about their family, they come from the DMV and like the Bucks, like in Maryland. So not to the Buck, like in the
we say the boonies.
The boonies.
The Buck like that.
When you come from that type of area, like even though I think a lot of times we expect too much from celebrities in the sense of like, oh, they're so exposed, they're traveling, but at the same time they went to Russia and Trina and Tawanda and Toni were still like, we're playing in the snow and all these white people got us drunk drinking vodka, like we did so many shots today, and it's like, that's really a cultural tradition for them. It's not for you to be like, we got wasted. Like, no. So I think, I don't know, I think sometimes we expect too much from certain.
But I don't think
I just want you not to be ignorant. Like, that ain't expected a whole lot to not say something that's stupid. Like, why can't you just say we're getting along? Like, what's white about it? And then to go in with like a baby boy quote. One of them ignorant of black people.
That means like I hate you, Jody. I hate you, Jody. That's what it means in black people.
Got it. So
I think it's Toni Braxton's like odd way of trying to like relate to the white host that she's sitting in front of. Like, let me throw up this humor.
Boy?
Well, not even about Baby Boy. She just thinks she's being like, but it's like throwing your own people under a bus to try to be like funny. It makes it seem like we're all, when things go wrong in our divorces, we're all just a hot, burnt mess, and that's not the case. I just count on her for singing. I don't look to her for anything else.
I think that's the problem. Was like, you know, when she came out, she was ball gown, ballads, and you just automatically assume somebody like that is very classy. But we're finding out she's just ratchet. She and her sisters are just hood.
We say some inflammatory comments among ourselves, but we won't say it in front of our white friends. So is that like a bigger social?
You know, you cannot speak the same way we speak to black people in front of white people. I'm sorry. Like, I mean, it's just, no, some things you just keep in the house.
Well, so TGT situation of, I guess, not popping up on Arsenio. Some people thought that was like a racial thing of like trying to dog Arsenio, thinking he wasn't good enough for them or whatever. I just look at it as them fools ain't had it together since the Three Kings came back out. So
I really feel like it was just somebody dropping the ball.
So none of them showed up.
No, they couldn't because they were. I don't think the person who was supposed to handle scheduling even told them or knew that this date was the date because Tyrese was in Kansas City. So it wasn't like they were just at the house chilling. They were confirmed to do other things because they didn't even know it was going to be on this particular date.
Okay.
So, I mean, it was just some, like, a complete human error. But I don't understand why. It should be in everybody's iPhone. It should be on the calendar. It should be in Gmail. What is the problem?
Exactly.
Right. Why do you want to have but everything? Like, for real. Like, if you're trying to make if you're trying to have people be like, TGT, for real. Like, we're not a comeback, but we're a big thing. Why you, like, half doing everything? We have performing. We have, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah.
It's not. That was the moment. Right. When you're not serious.
We don't care.
Never get that to your body.
He needs to come back more than the other two.
Exactly. You got 12 kids out here. You need it.
You need for real.
Yes.
This shit. Like right now.
What y'all think about Nicci Gilbert blaming R&B divas for messing up her relationship?
I'm I'm just knocked out.
I've talked to her before, and I think when you speak to her, she seems like a very, level-headed, seeming person. But I think when people get on TV, I just think a lot of these singers need to quit playing with these shows. For her, I just felt like we just saw a side of you that you really are, but that we never got to see as just somebody who's a singer. So when you come off as someone who's very like petty, people don't like that. And to me, I just feel like a lot of these people, I think it's best for these like love and hip hop-ish type people to do these type of shows who've never really had that much exposure.
Right. But then you don't take any responsibility.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, how could the show ruin your marriage?
But that's what one of our readers brought up today. Like, you're an executive producer on the show. You gotta tell somebody. And like if you want to play like they edited you to make you look crazy, you couldn't tell somebody, hey, I don't like that scene.
Mm-hmm. Putting off responsibility is like the reality TV way. Yes. It's like, yeah, I did a little something, but she and her and NeNe and blue and do over there.
We brought up NeNe, so what you think about her whole speech and all this like charity drama?
I mean, a blind person could see that Kenya was playing games, so I can see why NeNe was upset. But at the same token, it's like, this is for charity. The whole like, the speech, just the behavior, she was carrying herself, where she wasn't looking at nobody, she was ignoring Kenya. I just feel like, I mean, this is about you, but it's not about you. Right. NeNe was saying during the event that she's like, none of the women are on her level. But NeNe is the least accomplished out of everyone in that group, except for maybe Portia. I mean, NeNe got on this show, she got appeal, then she went and was able to do Ryan Murphy's show. It didn't work out, then she, she's still doing Glee a little bit, but her character's not that big, and she went to NBC. It didn't work out, and so we're back at stage one. Because the reality is, you aren't above other people. You're someone who is blessed, just like other people are blessed. You have a shot, you had a shot, and now it didn't work out. So humble yourself and do better. Don't come out here and tell people that you're better than them at a charity event. Mm-hmm. Right. Come on, man. She's drinking too much of her own wine or whatever. She needs to really chill, because I've found that if she doesn't like get it together, she don't need to come back to the show, because it's not paying her well anymore. It's making her look very petty.